What's up, guys? Thanks so much for tuning in today. Today's episode is going to be a special one. As you know, Q4 is coming up, and if you don't know what Q4 is, it's the busiest shopping time of the year. It's October through December. Everyone is online shopping, and you'll see an increase in your sales if you're new. So in order to be successful, there's some things you got to focus on to put yourself in the best position to win. And with all that's gone on in the world this year, there's going to be a lot more traffic on Amazon, and we've got new marketplaces. So right now is a time that you need to focus on your goals and plans to try to have every design possible up when Q4 comes, because you could probably make more money than you made in the past years on merch, by Amazon especially. I've reached out to some of my friends in the community. Some of the names you know, and some are going to be some new faces, but I think these people have some value. I encourage you to watch the entire video through, apply these tips where you see fit for your situation, and just enjoy it. But let's jump right in.
Hi everyone, this is Helen from Merch Money, and I just want to thank Matthew for including me in this video, this Q4 prep video. I hope that all of you are as excited for Christmas as I am. This Q4 is going to be, I believe, one of the most epic Q4s we've ever had. E-commerce is just growing so fast, and Merch by Amazon has increased to so many more marketplaces, so many more products. So we all just have such a great opportunity to really just have the best Q4 we've ever had. So my advice is just have fun and work hard. Work every day. Make sure you upload those designs. You know, so many people design something and then it just sits on their computer and they don't upload it. Make sure you upload everything. And make sure you're creative, you know, don't just copy someone else. Really think about how you can make a creative gift that someone would want to give. So really think about different niches, any niche that you are already successful in. Look at all of the designs you already have, and then see if you can do a Christmas spin on any of them. So for example, one way that I love to do that is to create ugly Christmas sweaters. And you can take any niche, any design that you already have, take the saying off of that shirt that's doing well for you, and turn it into an ugly Christmas sweater. You'd be amazed how, even if it's it's not related to Christmas at all, people will love it. So if you can combine Christmas with any niche, that does really well. So ugly Christmas sweaters is one idea, but there's so many other ways that you can take an existing design and add little Christmas elements to it. And just make sure you use keywords that have to do with it being a gift for someone that's interested in that niche. So, you know, a gift for dog lovers or a gift for hockey players, things like that. So anyway, good luck to everyone, and I hope you all have an absolutely amazing Q4.
Hey guys, this is Juna with Detour Shirts, and here's my tip for you for Q4. In Q4, there are several big holidays. Think of Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. So my tip for you is to think of couple or group ideas for your t-shirts for those holidays. So for example, Halloween, think of couple or group costume ideas that you can do so that you can sell 2, 3, 4 holiday shirts all at once. For Thanksgiving, maybe think of something a couple can wear to a Thanksgiving dinner, you know, to tell their family something that could be really funny. And for Christmas, maybe think of something maybe the family can wear all together, maybe for a picture, maybe while they're opening presents on Christmas morning. You know, ugly Christmas sweaters do well for that. Maybe everyone wants to wear the same ugly Christmas sweater type t-shirt. So just think of things you can do to make a grouping or a pair of t-shirts, and that way you can sell more than one shirt during this Q4 and get lots more sales. Hope that tip's helpful for you. By the way, hope you have a great Q4 this Q4 and make a lot of sales with all these tips that you're hearing today. All right, keep creating and keep selling. Bye.
Hey, my name is Drew. I've been on merch for about 2 years, and I'm at the 10K tier. And my advice is to not be afraid to try something new. Some of my most successful products have been phone accessories or t-shirts in the UK market, the Germany market. So just don't be afraid to try some new things. I think for those different products, you have to research specifically for them, and you have to kind of think about them a little bit differently. But there's a lot of opportunity there. There's low competition a lot of times in the different product types in the different markets. So just don't be afraid to try something new with your listing strategy. Try some new products and markets. And thanks, and wish you guys a very successful journey.
Hey Matthew, this is Pat Smith, and I have a great tip for fourth quarter, which is I would start getting ready today, like immediately, ASAP, no delays, and I would start first by getting my pricing updated. Sometimes your prices are too high, sometimes they're too low for fourth quarter, but I'm not sure we're going to have a lot of time to go in and do a lot of editing like we may on prices as we may have done in the past. And after you get your prices done, make sure you have all your spots filled, all your slots filled. That means you might have to put some alternate design, products up, like sweatshirts that maybe you don't sell a lot of, but at least you've got slots filled. And I would work on this immediately. I would not delay. I would get things updated and do the best that you can now to get it ready. So good luck, everybody, for fourth quarter.
If you guys are looking for 1 or 2 tips in order to crush this Q4, then that is going to be pretty easy. The first thing you're going to want to do is find phrases that are unique, but also in larger niches. And 2, once you've found that, create the design and then put some marketing dollars behind it. Let's jump into the computer. I'll show you real quick how easy this is to do, and we'll search on Amazon to see how much competition are in these larger niches, but really don't have much competition on the phrase level. Let's get into it. Okay, so we are here in the computer. Now, the first thing you're going to want to do is inside of Merch Informer, head to the Social Hunter. I've already actually done that here. You'll see that I actually typed in sarcasm or sarcastic, and I searched for Pinterest. Okay, so what we're doing is we're looking in the sarcasm niche, which sells extremely well. Now, there's 2 ways you can go about this. One is focusing on evergreen niches. Sarcasm is one of those. Or 2, you can create Christmas-specific designs because that is kind of at the end of Q4. But I find that going through and creating these designs that are evergreen, they're going to sell year-round, works a lot better just because sales volume is way up during Q4. So I've already gone ahead and searched. I've actually sorted this by comments, I believe. And I was scrolling down here literally just before I started this video, and I saw right here, chocolate is God's apology for broccoli. Okay, this is a sarcastic phrase. It could be in the religion niche. It could be in the chocolate niche. Both of those sell extremely well. So let's go ahead and go over and search for that phrase. I've already gone ahead and put it in here. Chocolate is God's apology for broccoli. We're going to search the US and t-shirts on merchresearch.com. Go ahead and click search, which will bring us over to Amazon. Now it's going to say there's 67 results up top. I don't see a single shirt in here. Not one. Okay? So that would be an excellent t-shirt design to create. Now let's go back in one more niche here in the Social Hunter. We're going to do the same thing, but we're going to look up politics. Okay? Everyone loves politics. This niche sells incredibly well, especially with the election coming up, Q4. So let's go through here. We'll take a look at these. Now, there was one that I saw in here earlier. Let me see that if I can find it. Right here. There's no such thing as government funded. It's all taxpayer funded. Again, all you want to do is we're searching Pinterest here. This has 38 repins, so you know there's social proof that it sells. Head over to merchresearch.com, which will allow you to search Amazon. There's no such thing as government funded, okay? There's no such thing as government funded. Click on search. There's only 2 shirts up here. Now, I've already gone ahead and looked at these. They are selling. I expect these to pick up even further as soon as, the election is starting to heat up when the debates start. So in order to prepare for Q4, you guys want to be using this method. Let's do one more in here. Let's type in funny politics. Now notice how we're looking not for t-shirts on Pinterest, but just funny phrases, sarcastic phrases, things that we could take, see if they're on Amazon, and then put them up on t-shirts ourselves. So I'm just scrolling through here, seeing if I can find the shirt that I saw earlier, or the image rather. I am 3 times as smart as a box of rocks. Okay, so this is an AOC sarcastic, funny phrase. Let's go check this. I am 3 times as smart. I am 3 times as smart. All we're doing is we're taking data from Pinterest and we're searching it against Amazon, okay? So we're looking at Merch by Amazon t-shirts. I don't see a single phrase on this list that says I am 3 times as smart, okay? So that is a political shirt that you could put up. Make sure that you have the rights to the image, that the image that you are creating is going to be okay for their terms of service, okay? So with politics, you need to be a little bit careful, but as I just showed you, there are 0 results in this niche, in the political niche. So the 2 things you want to take away from this are, 1, you want to go into big niches for Q4. That is going to be the key to success. Yes, you could go in smaller niches where there's not as much sales, but if you go in big niches and you're unique, you're going to be able to sell. And then if you have access to AMS, okay, if you have access to running ads on Amazon, start an automatic campaign and keep your CPCs low. All right, when I say low, I mean probably 10 to 20 cents per click. And that's going to allow you to get that momentum going before Q4 starts really taking off. So that is my 2 tips for crushing it this Q4.
What's up, good people of Merch On? I am Souza of Ready Upscale and the Etsy Challenge, and I have 20,000 sales on Merch by Amazon and easily over 4 times that on Etsy. So my Q4 tip to hopefully get you guys firing on all cylinders this year is to know who you're targeting. So how do you get to know who your target market is, and how do you figure that out? The first step is to create a customer avatar. So that's basically creating your ideal customer. Write this all down. What are their likes? What are their dislikes? What are the favorite colors? Are they super conservative? Are they a little bit edgier? Where do they hang out? What are their interests? What do they do on weekends? From there, you can kind of figure out where they hang out based on their personas. Number 2 is hang out where they hang out. So be it Facebook groups, blogs, newsletters. You want to join and subscribe to all of these, and then, observe the posts that they make. Pay attention to posts that get love, all the comments, all the likes, all the love. Pay attention also to the posts that get no love. It's almost like negative keywording, if you know, in Merch by Amazon. So sidebar tip there, negative keywords, you can find a lot of niches that are, there's a demand for those keywords and a lot of things there. So you can find a lot of great new ideas with negative keywords. So same type of thing here. So these will become great resources for new keywords by way of lingo, like their idioms, just the vernacular, the lingo in general, right, that they're using that you may not be entirely privy to when you're trying to get into a new niche. So it's important to hang out where they hang out so that you can keep on top of all the newest trends, all the newest stuff going on there. Number 3 is in these groups, you do not want to just go ahead and list your item or your product. Number 1 reason is you'll probably get booted from the group or banned, and then there goes all the efforts you've put in the past with like a worm leading group. Instead, an easy way to get some love or hate or whatever, but get some, notoriety in either way or not, is to show a design or 2 you're thinking of, something that you're thinking of putting on a product or, whatever, or on a shirt or whatever the case is, and ask the people in that group what you should change. Then actually listen to them. So reply to them, pay attention to new suggestions. You'll have it'll be like an idea machine, and you'll have a ton of new stuff to be able to flood out your niches with. The bonus is that it's almost certain that when you show the revision the next time and be like, hey guys, so is this kind of what you had in mind or whatever, you're probably going to get people asking for the link because they feel that they got a vested interest in that and they had a hand in that. So there's already that emotional connection, and then you're reintroducing that a second time. It's almost like retargeting in a sense. They'll be absolutely become ambassadors for you. It's a good way to get, brand ambassadors, that kind of thing. They'll be proud to wear it, happy to buy it, and they'll be excited to share it with other people. And then hopefully that snowballs for you. The more sales that way, the more love you get, the more chance for reviews, the more your stuff gets promoted, the happier I'll become. So hopefully that works for you guys. Good luck and get to the grind. Peace.
I have another tip for everyone, and that is a feature that I call the template feature. I use that in merch, and what I do is go in and create a template using the save feature. I create a standard t-shirt. It's got my brand, Everything else is blank. I have maybe 10 colors that I know are my most popular for t-shirts, and I go ahead and create that, save it, and then every time I go in to create a t-shirt, I've got that template available. And it makes things so much faster and easier. The other thing I would do in fourth quarter is go ahead and cross-post, if you want to call it that, but create your other platforms. You know, there's so many more places than Merch by Amazon. You've got Redbubble, you've got Zazzle. Redbubble's the most successful for me. I don't do Zazzle, but other people have success in different platforms. You never know. Fourth quarter is a great time to give these places a shot. Redbubble, in my opinion, is a great platform. You've got aprons, you've got all kinds of things that you don't, masks, all kinds of things that you don't have available on Merch by Amazon. Fourth quarter is a great place to give these things a try. Everything is buyable, and everybody's looking for create, unique, personalized gifts for family members, friends. You know, they want these specialty items. And it's really nice to be able to, oh, there's jigsaw puzzles, all kinds of new products this year from Redbubble. So if you have time and you have all your slots filled and you're ready to continue your print-on-demand empire building, go ahead and create things in these other venues, other places. You have nothing to lose. You spend time, but you learn so much through these other places. So good luck, everybody.
So my tip for those in tier 10 to tier 500 is to design for holidays. Everything from like Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas sell. I've had a ton of success in the past years selling for Christmas designs. Everybody loves like Christmas pajamas, like pajama top like theme stuff, matching couple designs, matching family designs. Really, you just go tight, you know, Christmas, matching Christmas shirts. You get all kinds of ideas on what's selling. Plus, you can take your evergreen designs, and evergreens are things that sell throughout the year, and add Christmas elements to that design. And now you've got yourself a Christmas design. For those in the higher tiers, I suggest you focus on like evergreen stuff. The more evergreen products that you have up, you know, now that we have phone cases, you know, pop sockets and all that. That way you could get reviews that'll push you through the next year. I have one shirt that I put up about the summer of 2019, and it now has like 15 reviews, and it sells like daily, anywhere from like 1 to 5 times a day. And it's priced at $19.99. So what that means is that every time it sells, I get like $5 royalty. So it all adds up throughout the year. So you want to set yourself up for 2021. Be creative, stand out. If you're new, you'll get the hang of it. It just takes time to learn. Thank you so much to everybody who tuned in, and for everyone who took the time to contribute to make this video happen. I couldn't have done it without you guys. If you've enjoyed this video, please hit that subscribe button below and hit the bell notification. Give it a thumbs up. Also, take a second and go subscribe to each channel of the people who are involved in this video. Go join their Facebook groups. There's a lot of great content in the communities, and drop a comment below. Let me know what tip you enjoyed the most. And if you have a tip yourself that was not covered in this video, take a second and share it below. Anyways, let's win together, and we'll set ourselves up for a successful 2021. Until next time, merch on.